are live. So
Hi,
hi
everyone.
guys.
Hi.
Yeah, it's wonderful we have
Hello.
now Kathleen, you actually go by the name Katy. Is that right?
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
well, welcome Katy from Kathleen J Lightworker and Sophie from Bright Opal Tarot.
Hello.
And for any new people out there, I'm Sharon Lee, Strawberry Rhubarb Tarot. I have to laugh every time. I don't know if you've seen Linda G lately, but she'll see my name and go strawberry rhubarb. She can't say it. I'm thinking maybe I should change it. But anyways,
SNR Tarot. You can call it that,
S
SNR Tarot.
SNR
Strawberry
Tarot.
rhubarb.
But you know my crowd, they would change it to something,
Oh yeah.
SNR, they'd come
Naughty.
up, they would change it to something naughty. Yeah.
Naughty.
Yeah. They certainly would. They
Although
certainly would.
on this channel though, I'm trying not to be so naughty. It's my own channel. It's not the nasty women. Although I love the nasty women. I love letting loose on there. But I for the most part I try to behave myself.
Yeah,
For the most part.
Well, as
that's
as
okay.
good as you can. As good as you
As
can.
good as I can. I mean, the real me has to come through. It's hard to
Yeah.
keep a leash on this girl. Hey Sylvia, nice to see you. No, not S&M, Michelle. SNR, they said. So
No. No, we have
also
to be
I was
nice.
thinking,
Sharon is a lady. Hmm?
yes,
Mm.
yes.
Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you.
You are.
My mother, look, was she just batting her eyes at me? Was Sophie just batting her eyes at me? I think she was coming on
Sophie.
to me.
I
Sophie.
You
was.
were. You were batting your eyes. You're going and you were bat.
I'm
She's
trying to see.
French.
I'm blind. I don't have my glasses on.
Oh, I was blaming it on. I said she's French. She it's like a rule
yeah,
with them.
yeah, exactly. Aura's saying here, Aura, are you a lurker? I haven't seen you too often. Anyways, Aura's already laughing. She's saying a lady. Ha ha. Yes, Susie, you can be naughty.
Oh, hey, we have a few
Yeah.
people. I just hit the
Yes,
comments
we do.
section and I finally see
Yeah.
the chat now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
So, oh, you're from Queens, New York. Welcome, welcome. I love people from New York. Yeah.
Hi.
So, anyways, I wanted to announce that I'm giving away I'll say it various times through the broadcast today, but I'm giving away a free 30-minute reading for every 100 subscribers I get on my new channel.
Yay.
And I'm up to something like 272. So when I hit, so that's not, no, I think 292. I just looked, 292. So I'm 8 away from 300 subscribers. So I'm going to give away a reading, and what the folks can do is just make a comment, and besides your YouTube name, your handle, just put reading. And what I'm going to do is put your name, your handle name. I'll put it on a piece of paper into a lovely box, and I'll shake it up, and then I'll come online. I'll shake it up, but I'll come online to show people the name, that it's legitimate, and I will pull the slip of paper out of the box and unfurl it and say, Sophie wins a 30-minute reading.
I do?
Or whoever.
Yeah.
Or whomever. I mean, you can enter too, both of you. You can put a comment in as well. Hey Ron, nice to
Thank
see you.
you.
Yeah. And 3 cups of eclectic tarot. Danielle.
I like
Love
that.
the
3
name.
cups.
Eclectic
Me
3
tarot.
too.
cups.
Yeah, eclectic
That's
tarot.
cute. I like
Yeah.
that. 3 cups of eclectic tarot.
3 of cups. Yeah, 3 of cups. Love that. Yeah, I gotta love it. Oh,
Hello,
Connie,
Sharon.
hi. Nice to see you.
Hey, Sharon.
Connie.
Hey, Connie.
Yeah, and
Oh,
Ron,
Janet.
Janet.
Michelle,
Hi, guys.
Janet
Nice to
B.
see you.
It's so
Okay, for the
nice to
new
see
people
you.
that
Thank
came in,
you for joining.
Yes. Thank you for joining. So I'll say it again because a few new people came in. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Michelle. Yes, you're my mod extraordinaire. Thank you for that. In fact, I should make sure that I can't tell with the StreamYard who's a mod or who isn't. I should go into YouTube here. Actually, I can do it on my phone, I guess. Oh, I forgot to put my phone here. I might have
You
to grab
have
my phone.
Connie, Michelle
Yeah.
Mabel.
Oh, it's as mods?
Yeah, that's all I see for now.
Okay. Okay, I'll have to add a few. But anyways, for the new people that have come in, I'm at 272 no, 292. I went up 20 in the last few days. Um, 292 subscribers. When I hit every 100, like when I hit 300, which is only a few away, I'm going to give away a half-hour free reading, one-on-one reading. And what I want you guys to do is put a comment under this video, and right beside your screen name, put reading. And what I'll do is I'll take down your name and I'll put your name on a slip of paper and I'll put it into a box. And then I'll go live, a few days from now and pull a name and announce the winner of a 30-minute reading, one-on-one reading. So I'll be saying that periodically through today, so people know they have a chance of getting a one-on-one reading with me for 30 minutes.
Yay!
Okay. So Kathleen, do
Yes.
you want to say a few things about yourself, how you got started in all this wonderful family, and how you found this wonderful family?
Well, I just first I contacted Allie because I watched Heart and Soul Connected, and I
Right.
watched everybody, but I was so scared of contacting anyone. Allie was who I chose to contact because she seemed the most, she's just so gracious and so sweet and everything, and so
she is.
I just bit the bullet and contacted her, and then I got on line
Hi,
after
Linda.
that. But the reason why I started a YouTube channel was because of Linda G. Because, well, actually, back up. Lori, in the Way of Positive Change, had said that the tarot was how that she got over the death of her daughter, and I was going through. It's called Ramsay Hunt syndrome, which is
What's that?
the shingles in the ear. You have shingles.
Oh no, my mother had
the ear.
That
I
is
have it.
awful.
I have a hair in
that
my
is
ear and
awful.
bugs me. Ugh.
Yeah, and what
my mother,
it
Katy, my mother had that. Oh, my mother had that. She suffered so
vertigo,
much.
the facial pain, the facial droop, the regular pain, and the ringing in my ear. I thought I was going to lose my mind, but since I had a brain aneurysm in 2002, I am not steady anyway because I have right-sided weakness because of that, and I have a left-sided amputation because I was born without a leg. So I fell and broke my ankle. I fell all the time, and I got completely trapped in the bed because I was too terrified to put my foot on the floor because of falling.
Oh my
and
gosh.
I would drag myself to the bathroom. Okay. And eventually the pain kept coming and going and coming and going, and then it would be a little bit further apart. And it took me 2.5 years of it coming and going and everything for it finally to be gone in long enough periods for me to say, okay, I've got to get out of the bed. I've got to get out of the bed. And I couldn't do it because
now this is as an adult, right? When you had this is an adult when you had the
shingles in the ear. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
wow.
I couldn't do it. So I saw Lori's saying that on YouTube, and I thought the
Wow.
death of my child is the only thing I can think of that would hurt me more than all this mess has.
I can attest to
So
that.
so
Yeah.
I just used the tarot as my own therapist, basically. And then I started, I would track things down to like the guilt to where it came from. And then I would go back and see, like, at the time of my birth, um, the doctor, I had a scar on my leg, and it was such a strangely shaped scar. I asked my mother once what what it was, and she said, "Oh, the doctor held you by your leg and when you were born." And I was like, "What?" And she said, "Yeah, the forceps." And I didn't think anything about it. But using the tarot, I went back and yeah, he used the forceps and held me up like this and then put me in the cradle, and he dehumanized me. And so I felt
Mm-hmm.
guilt from the
Right.
moment of my birth, because I felt
Oh my
my
God.
mother had my mother had guilt because she knew she was pregnant. There was an outbreak of measles at the school, and she went anyway. So there's her
Oh,
guilt.
okay.
The
Oh, I see.
doctor had
Wow.
given
What a way to start.
my mother the option of, he said, the pregnancy, you've had enough problems, we can do a DNC, which is, it was
Right.
1969
Yeah.
or 68, but it was
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm-hmm.
DNC would have been an abortion, and my mother wouldn't go for that.
Yes.
So
Right. Well, I'm glad she
um
didn't. Here you
there's
are.
there's just, yeah,
Yeah.
there's just a whole. So that's the reason why that, I
Yeah.
felt so guilty and all this kind of stuff all my life. And
Hey,
you
Ange. Nice
know
to see you.
finding that out really made me, um it made me aware of what you can do with the tarot. And
Absolutely. Wow.
I
That's wow. Thank you for sharing that.
Mhm.
Whew. And Sophie, how did you find this family?
Uh, I started with, I've always been curious about the predictions and prophecies and things like that. And in 2017, well, we all know what happened. And I found this
Mm-hmm.
website where I got in touch with this lady that was running a website, and she's a psychic, and she had a forum. So I started there, and then I started watching YouTube channels and looking at tarot. And I did read tarot in the past, so I was like, yeah, I can do that. So as I was learning tarot, I helped myself with my mental difficulties, and I eventually got classes with Lena. I got classes with the lady I was telling you about, Jean
Oh,
Mail. Yeah, I did.
yeah. Oh,
And
I had tarot lessons. I think we had this conversation before. I had tarot. Sorry for interrupting, but I just
no,
love
it's
Lena.
okay.
I had some lessons
am,
with her
am, am
too,
I the only
Amazing.
person on
and
screen
just
who
loved
hasn't
it.
had tarot lessons with Lena? Am I the
She's
only person?
amazing.
Well, no, there hasn't been that many, but oh yeah, yeah. I'd love to have her on here. I need to
Yeah.
drop her a line and have her come on. But I
Yeah.
loved her, and
Yeah, me too.
yeah, yeah, she was really neat about, seeing, going beyond the meaning of the cards and, and having you be aware of what are you drawn to in the card, the there may be an
Yeah.
image that you weren't really aware of before. So yeah, I loved doing the lessons with her.
Oh, me
So
too.
you had
Me
lessons
too.
with, yeah.
So I
So
had lessons with Lena, and then I continued on my own. And then eventually, after watching a lot of tarot readers, I thought, because I've thought about having a YouTube channel before, but I didn't know on what. And then I looked at tarot and I was like, I can do that. So I went on my computer and just
that's
went for
amazing.
it
I know there's
on
quite,
my
I mean,
own.
there is,
I
there's quite a few
you know,
people in this family that haven't been doing the tarot for very long, but it's their tool.
Mhm. Yeah.
They gel really well with it. I mean, it is just a
Hmm.
tool. I mean, you guys
Yeah.
have to have some sort of intuition to start with.
right. Well,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you
And
know,
I knew I
it,
had that.
Linda G's, her saying that my guides wouldn't leave me alone. Well, that was kind of where I was with. I kept saying I just don't. I can't do that. I have too many health problems. I can't do that. No, I can't do that. And they just kept talking to me and kept talking
Yeah,
to me and kept talking to
but
me.
you're doing
And
it.
I was like, oh, yeah, I
You're
listened to
doing
Linda
it.
G.
Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Ange says she has. I have no idea who Lena is. Oh, Lena is a treat. Lena is.
Lena
She's a
Rodriguez.
professor. Yeah, Lena Rodriguez, and her channel is Tarot Down Under because she's in Australia, and she does political readings, and she's
She's
just a hoot
funny.
because she tells it like it is, and she's great. She has great insights into the political scene in the U.S. And in fact, I heard
Yeah.
somebody say, I think I was listening to I listen to so many things podcasts like Mary Trump. If you don't know, has a new podcast series. You can get it on Apple or you can on YouTube. She's got it as well, and it's called The Mary Trump Show. And so I just love her because she's just so astute. And of course, she's got that inside track into really knowing the psyche and personality of her Uncle Donald. And by the way,
Yeah.
she refuses to call him former president or 45. She just says Donald.
Yeah.
Well, I
She
mean,
won't give him. Yeah.
she's
Anyways,
also isn't she
I
also a clinical psychologist?
yes, she
Yes,
is. She
she
has her
is.
doctorate. Yeah, so she when she says he's, whatever diagnosis, I mean, she can say that because, I mean, she
She
knows
can
him
back it
well and
up.
she can back it up with science. So, anyways, I think I heard there that, gee, we seem to have a lot of people from Australia. Um, maybe it wasn't there, it was somewhere else, but it's right. A lot of people in Australia are very interested in US politics because they are tied
Well,
to them for defense and stuff like that.
yeah. I mean, there's
Trade.
Lena Rodriguez. There's
Yes.
Marianne.
Yeah.
What is it? Guiding Light? No,
Revealing Light
Revealing.
Right.
Tarot.
Revealing
Yeah.
Light.
Yeah.
And Ellie
Yeah.
Dreams Down Under.
And
And
She's
then,
Johnson, David
yeah.
Johnson, who's
And
a comedian,
Chrissy
and he
from
and
Footprint
Lena are
Tarot.
good friends.
Chris.
So,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
So
right,
I
right.
mean,
Yeah.
just between us, there's five with just off the top of our head.
Yeah. I don't know
Right.
what they put
That's
in the
right.
water over there, but they're very good tarot readers. Very
Yeah.
good.
Oh, excellent. So in the chat here, Anne just saying from Tiny Trick, and she's saying, oh, yes, Tarot Down Under. She does know her. And Tammy says, yep, Lena just puts it out there. Yeah,
I
thank you for
love
putting
her.
the link to
I
Lena's
love her.
channel there, Michelle.
Yes.
Yeah, I love her too. Anyway, she said she was giving tarot lessons and it was a reasonable rate she was charging. And so, for
Yeah.
each lesson. So I thought, okay, let's just do it. I was fooling around with the tarot myself about a year before I retired. And I retired in 2019. And I was watching all the political readers and I was reading all the books and stuff like that. So I was getting the meanings. But I was watching how these various readers were using their intuition, to flesh out the story, that, they relied a lot on that. It just wasn't on the basic meaning of the cards. So I really took that to heart. And then I guess about a year and a half after watching people and fooling around myself, I had lessons with Lena. Um, so, and then I met Lisa in the chat room of
Yeah.
Freebird Spirit Debbie and Kathleen and Ron and Jay. And I mean, people have heard this story many times, but we would get together on Messenger and we would chat about spiritual stuff, but we would also practice on each other. So
Mhm.
Lisa and I decided to go on that open mic night that Debbie and Karen had. Karen from Interdimensional, I want to say healing, but that's not right. No, interdimensional. What is
Guidance.
there?
Awakening.
Awakening?
Awakenings, yes.
No, I'm
Awakening.
subscribed to
Interdimensional.
her.
Wait,
What is it called?
yes, I am too.
Interdimensional awakening, I think.
Is it?
Yeah. Anyways, we did the open mic night. I loved it. Lisa and I just loved it. Oh, we were hooked. And then we, about a month later, started our own channel. But I think that's great that, there's so many it is awakening. We're all awakening. It's a really interesting time to be alive. And I just love it how we're all supporting each other and doing collabs with one another and how it's, it's one big happy family for the most part. And it's just really exciting stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you wanted to add, Sophie?
No, I'm pretty uninteresting. I'm having trouble talking today.
Oh, don't say
Yeah,
that. I'm going to smack you up the side of the head.
Well,
You'll
I mean,
have
it's
to
true.
translate for
I am
me.
so you and Lisa, can talk and jabber and everything, and I'm just like a bump on a log. I mean, I just
As long as we don't
Well,
take
you're doing
ourselves
fine
too
now.
seriously.
Yeah, don't take yourself so seriously. We're just having a
Yeah.
conversation.
We're
The
having
reason
fun.
why Lisa and I are so comfortable is because we became friends. I've never met her in 3D, but we became friends from those messenger chats, the video chats that we had with Ron and Jay and stuff like that. So we began
well,
doing messenger chats just with each other. So, and we'd have so much fun together. So what you're saying is the friendship and that we both have a
right.
warped sense of humor. And
Yeah,
we had
because
so
I
many
mean,
conversations, video chat. Well,
yeah, Sophie
the
and
thing
I
is
can
that
get on the
we've had
phone
so
for
many
4
video
hours.
chats.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, Sophie and I can get
Yeah.
on the
Yeah, there you
phone
go.
for 4 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, Lisa and
Yeah.
I would have all-nighters, about every 6 weeks. We'd be
Well,
on for all
we
night.
hadn't done that,
So,
but
but
we'll say, I've got to go.
yeah,
And then an hour later, the other one says, I got to
We're
go.
still
And
at
then an
it.
hour later, the other one
exactly.
says, I got to go.
I know. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's neat when you find somebody that you can discuss these spiritual topics with. You can't
Yes, it
do that with
is.
everybody, and it's been such a wonderful gift to me that I can talk to people like you, because the people around me, even though I live on a very spiritual island, there's a lot of very spiritual people here. I still, it's just wonderful to be able to talk to people like you that know what,
Right.
they know what's going on and know what it's like.
Yeah.
And it's
And,
just,
Yeah.
it's
you
our
know, I mean,
normal. It's our normal.
right. And it's not like I have anybody that would be, hateful or anything to me, but they have no interest and think, that's kind of
No, exactly.
I live in Oklahoma,
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Say no more.
they'd be
That says a lot
they'd be
right
saying,
there, right?
back,
Is that it?
back,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say hello to a few people here. I see that Dee from Hermit's Corner, the pretty one, has come into the room, and Linda Keltzer and Brenda Terrell. Nice to see you. And Tattooed Spirit. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you all.
And I'll say this again. Sorry, ladies. Sorry, ladies. I'll be saying this again, but for the new people that have come into the room, I'm at 272. No, I keep saying that. It's wrong. 292 subscribers, almost at 300. And I'm giving away a 30-minute one-on-one free reading for every 100 subscribers that I achieve, up to 1,000. And so please put a comment under this video, and next to your screen name, just put reading. And I will put your name into a hat or whatever box. And in a few days, I will pull out a name. I'll do a live stream. I'll do it right in front of you. I'll pull out a name and announce the winner. So for every 100 subscribers, I'm going to give away a 30-minute one-on-one reading. So I'm really excited about that. I just love reading for people. You know, I'm just so hooked on reading, you know, like if I go more than a day or two with not coming online to do some readings, I start to pace. I chomp at the bit. Like I just love reading. So I just love reading for folks. Okay. Speaking on that, you can put. Oh, Dean has just one more to get to 300. All right,
All
Dean.
right, Dean.
Dean,
Awesome.
And also,
Dean.
I'll tell you. And I'll
Hello?
tell you a
Did I
secret.
lose anyone?
If you have more than one email address, like you can subscribe more than once. It's not cheating like in the U.S. elections. You can do that. Okay.
If your dead grandmother's email address still works, you know.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. Sure.
No.
My mother just said, sure, I want to subscribe. So,
But that's a good point, and I think I'm gonna do that. I have more than one email
Tattoo
address.
just said, yes. Tattoo
Oh,
just said,
good.
I'm your
Tattoo
300th,
spirit.
Dean. All right. Thank you.
Awesome.
Great.
Thank
Yay
you.
for
Cool.
Dean. That's fantastic. Okay, so
And
commercial
Tattoo
Very
time
Spirit,
good.
you
over.
can go over to Bright Opal Sophie's channel and and then hang a right and go to Kathleen J.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh, and please subscribe to these wonderful ladies. Kathleen J. Lightworker is the name of her channel, and Bright Opal Tarot is Sophie's channel. So please subscribe and to these lovely gals, because they're great readers, and I'm getting to know them, and I love them even more every time I talk to them. So I'm just thrilled
As
that you
we
came
do
on today.
you.
Yeah, we
Oh,
like
Me
thank
too.
you. Thank you.
Me too.
Yeah. You know, I
Love you
love this.
too.
You know, when I retired from teaching in 2019, I mean, I was a crazy teacher. What you see is, you know, I love kids. And I started my career actually at junior high. I was a reading specialist. So I was for those struggling readers. You know, that was my posting. And I just love helping those kids. And some of them I really, I mean, some of them had, you know, chronic learning problems that I certainly got them to improve a lot, that kind of thing. But some just took off. And I thought, I really love this, but I thought, I want to get to these kids earlier. So over my career, I took postings where the kids were younger, you know, lower grades, and finally end up the last 17, 18 years of my career teaching primary. So I got to them earlier. So a lot of years I taught 2-3 or grade 3 or, you know, that kind of thing, or a straight 2. And I was able to get to those struggling readers a lot earlier. It was just so gratifying. So, but I was a crazy fun teacher. Like what you see now is what I was like with the kids. I was always, you know, minus the nasty, of course, but I think that's why I think that's why the nasty women, I think it's been a lifetime of, you know, keeping my filter on.
Yeah.
and now I can go blah.
Yeah.
You know,
I
had to be,
I
you know,
feel you.
polite and PC. Yeah. So But anyways, I retired, and then for the last 2 years have been filling in, and now I've completely retired as of a few months ago. But I missed the reason this having a tarot channel and being with Lisa and so on, and us starting our own. The reason why I love it is because I'm able to. It's an outlet for me that I had when I was teaching, to be fun and loving and crazy, as I was as a teacher. And so it's just so that it fulfills that part of me as well. But the big part, of course, is the spiritual fulfillment and going on my spiritual journey.
Yeah.
Okay, ladies, what would you like to do? I've been talking and I need to shut up now.
Well,
Oh,
does
thank
anybody
you,
have
Brenda
any?
Tarot.
Oh, how nice.
Sorry?
I
What's
I
that?
just heard I got a new subscriber. I'm very
Awesome.
excited.
Oh, I see JR. Yeah. Subscribe to Katy.
Yay.
Oh, thanks. Oh, Aura says
thank
super
you.
crazy. Oh, great. And yeah, I see lots of subscribers here.
Oh
Thank you.
my.
Well, we've got 20 viewers. I'm very happy with that, because I know Debbie's and Lisa are on, and my great friend Kevin are doing a big celebration. So I really appreciate that you guys are here. Yes, I love the nasty too. The nasty is another big outlet for me where I can be really crazy. So yes, thanks for the thumbs
Yeah.
up. And leaving comments helps the channel too, guys. Even if you just say, love the show, or give me a heart or whatever, the comments really help
Yeah,
too.
it does.
And the watch hours help.
If anybody in the chat has any questions that they want us to read on,
Yes.
that would be great. We came up with a couple to kind of waiting while you're
Great.
are get your creative juices flowing. Let's see, what was the questions that we came up with? I've already forgotten.
Well, I'm so imaginative.
I was
of
just going to
course,
say,
yeah.
I was just going to say, so people in the chat, please post your questions now. They can be personal, they can be political, they can just be a spiritual question that maybe you're asking about something. I can't promise we can answer it, but we'll certainly, between us three and the chat, we'll be able to answer your question. There's a lot of very, very knowledgeable people here.
Yeah. Myself, I don't
Okay, what were
read
your
on
questions?
medical questions. My question.
No, I don't. No, financial.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The
well, I can do a general one, but I'm
a
not going to say,
I cannot because I'm a nurse.
Yeah.
Or I used to be a nurse, but I still have a license, and it would be unethical, because it's like I cannot diagnose anything because I'm a nurse.
We're not. No, we're not. No, we're not medical personnel, so I just won't do that. I won't answer that question.
I am, but I'm not a doctor. I'm just a nurse.
You're not a doctor. Exactly. Don't say you're just a nurse. You guys have an incredible job.
Just a nurse.
It's backwards. The what? The Ri Grande?
Le Grand Cirque.
Grande?
Le Grand Cirque. The Grand Cirque. The circus. My clown cards. Whenever I get my clown cards out, there's something. Yeah. But if you're not comfortable with that, you let me know. It was about.
Okay, there's a few questions. Sorry.
Oh, already? Cool.
I just want to. Yeah. Well, there's a few comments too that Brenda says, Sharon, are you on the island out west? Well, I'm in Canada, and I'm on the west coast, and I'm on one of the islands in between the mainland, what we call the mainland of British Columbia, and Vancouver Island, which is a really big island. I mean, it's bigger than some states, and it's called Vancouver Island. So I live on a group of islands right in between there. And if you know the San Juan Islands in Washington State, it's really just an extension of those islands, except it's over the border.
Yeah.
And the other question was, who do you enjoy watching tarot on YouTube? We said a few, but how about you guys answer that?
Oh my
Katie,
God.
I
I have
enjoy watching.
140
I have
subscribers.
257.
Oh, geez, you beat me. And
Well, I mean,
I
all my
watch all of them.
well, I mean,
But
I'm gonna have to like get another YouTube channel or something because I've got, you know, recipes and how to
Oh, right.
like crafting and sewing
yeah,
and YouTube tarot channels and like self-help and I mean I have everything all dumped into one and
me
it's I
too.
have to go in and type the name in the search bar instead of like scrolling through my list because my list is so long.
But I
Yeah.
do have my
Oh, I
faves.
know.
Nasty
My list is
Women.
so long too.
Mm?
Yeah, I like nasty
The
women too.
Nasty Women I love because I never know what I'm going to get. Are they going to read it
No,
all or not? It's really refreshing. So I like the
well, thank
Nasty
you.
Women. I like I do watch Ogarth. He's very
Mm,
different.
Hmm.
mm-hmm. Yeah,
Um,
astrology.
I
Yeah.
watch, yeah, well, Linda G, who
Lena,
doesn't?
Yeah,
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 and
Linda G,
Lena, of
Lena
course.
Rodriguez. Maybe
Yeah.
I have a Aussie fetish or something
Fitness,
because I just realized I
Oh,
watch I watch
I love
Linda
the
G,
Australians.
Footprint.
but I watch Lena Rodriguez, the guiding
Me
or
too.
revealing light,
Me too.
Marianne, and I watch Ellie Dreams Down
Ellie,
Under and
Mm-hmm.
Footprint.
Dave Johnson, and then I watched um,
Footprint.
Spiritual Growth Tarot. I watch Footprint.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
I
Of
watch
course, Debbie,
Feel,
Tarot's
Feed
Apprentice,
Spirit.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
of course,
Allie.
Allie.
Yeah.
Allie
Heart
from
and
Heart
Soul
and Soul
Connection.
Connected. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Just,
this people that we have in the chat room, I think we all sort of watch the same people because they're all pretty
yeah.
fantastic. It's a great family.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Aura, I have to say, Aura, I just clued into who you are. I have to talk about Aura. She says, Sharon, where's your chicken hat? And that went, I went, oh, and I looked at the picture really. I'm going to click on her. This is my dear friend Laura. Oh, sorry, I outed you. Aura. And she has lot gifts too. She's very psychic, but she and I
Ooh.
worked for quite a few years together. She was my teaching assistant. We call them educational assistants. And oh my God, we had such a great time together. And we really got each other. I had her back, she had mine. And we were such a dynamic team uh, working with those kids, especially the kids that had um, learning difficulties, but also the ones that had behavior difficulties. And
Yeah.
the thing was, we were both loving, both crazy, but we had firm boundaries because if you don't have clear boundaries with kids, they get really confused and they constantly test, But when you have
Mhm.
clear boundaries, they go, oh, okay, there it is. There it is. Okay. Oh, there it is. There it is. And they get, they get to know where the box is, the size of the box. And once they know the size of the box, they relax and they play in the box.
Yeah.
It's quite
That's
really something to
absolutely.
see. And those
Mhm.
and those kids, you know what? They love you the best, even though you're the hardest on them. I mean, when you have to be, but we're also loving and crazy. And we were the best team together. I miss that. In fact, we had coffee just a few days ago, and I just wanted to acknowledge Laura because she's a fantastic EA, and for the last few years she's been off on medical leave. She misses it,
Oh,
but
okay.
I just have to acknowledge her because we just had such a good time together, and we really helped kids. When you've got that kind of
Mhm.
purpose, it's very gratifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh,
It
there's Snow
is.
Wolf. Nice to see you. And aggravated progressive. All right. So I will
Mhm.
go back. How about you go with the question that you had,
Oh,
Sophie? Will I
are
will
there
I
any
grab the
other
question?
questions or
There are
if there are,
questions, but it's going to take me a minute to go back.
okay. Well,
Um,
the question that I was thinking about was about Ukraine again. The news was that
oh yes.
Putin was ready. He had he picked out a puppet government for Ukraine already. So
Oh my God.
um, there are a lot of the NATO
Well,
countries that are sending support. But if there is
yeah.
something else, I would go with that first.
Okay. Actually, why don't you guys read on that? I won't read on it, and
Okay.
I'm just going to get the questions. You'll just give me. It's hard to do everything at once here. But
Okay.
go
Yeah.
ahead.
Okay. So, what is Putin's plan? Is the Ukraine ready? Are the Ukrainian ready for this?
Mm.
Are the Ukrainian ready for an attack against Russia? I'd rather go into their energy than the other side. What do you think?
I'll take Putin if you want.
Or I can take Putin and you can get the other one. I'm just offering it to you because I know we might do personal reading after. That's why it's not difficult for me to switch back.
Okay, I'll do Ukraine then.
Okay. That guy is psychic.
Yeah, I think so too. I've looked at
He
him.
is psychic.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
You know, I only see one question, guys. So people in the chat, post a question. I've got one question.
We do a lot of personal readings too.
Yeah. Yeah. Would do personal reads too. Well, I've got one from Brenda. Would love a message if you see something. And Brenda, I could ask you, could you please narrow that down when we get to you? Could you please narrow that down to a certain area of your life? It just makes it easier for us. Dean from Hermit's Corner is wondering if Putin even has a plan.
Okay, the Ukraine, you know, they are banking on the world bailing them out because
Mhm.
you know, here's the one's the earth, you know, the pinnacles are about wealth, but they're also about the this they mean it's this is the suit of earth. And so that's where you get your wealth from. And they they have communicated, you know, very well and very, you know, over and over that this this is going to happen and please help. Um, but I don't think they're they've not got the experience um, or the resources to seriously go against Russia. they feel like that they have been just left hanging. And you can't really argue with them. The Emperor, Putin, he decided that this, this is going to be, it's like he's encroaching more and more. He wants. And,
Yeah.
but I don't think they're prepared. They put up their defenses and they have some strengths, but their strength relies on others' emotions. So
Yeah.
it's not, they don't have anything else but just, say, please stop him because we can't. And that's pretty sad.
And I think the world is giving him that message for sure. I mean, the U.S. is, the allies are. So even Canada, I mean, we sent them a drop in the bucket, but we have sent them some aid to help them out. I'm not sure if we'll be
Some
backing.
snowmobile
I hope.
or the dog sleds?
What?
Oh,
Did we
it
send
was
them
just, yeah, right.
snowmobiles or dog sleds? We don't have much.
It was,
Well, no, seriously.
no, it wasn't. It was 125 million, which is a drop in the bucket. But we are a small country, even though we're a huge geographically. We're a tenth of the size of the U.S. So
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
I bet
Mr.
the Ukraine
Putin,
has more people than us.
I think they do. And Mr. Putin is, he's a psychic and he knows it and he has a shield around him, which makes him difficult to read. To get in means some self-sacrifice. And Dean, let me know if that's what you got yesterday. Okay. Does he have a plan? My guess is yes, he has some kind of a plan. I don't understand it, but he has some kind of a plan and he is going for it. But what's coming across it is the Queen of, this isn't working well, is it? There we go. What's coming across it is the Queen of Pentacles. It's still not working well, but we'll get there. The Queen of Pentacles, and she's the oligarch. She's doing bookkeeping. She's she's doing accountability. It's the money and him buying. He bought Belarus. No, is it Belarus that he bought, or one of those other countries that's around it that's not part of the NATO alliance? Yeah, in his past, he's always felt that he was a star. He is
Definitely.
a star. In his
He's a
mind,
psychopath.
he is the star of Russia. He is a czar. If you rearrange those letters, he is a czar. That's what he sees himself as.
Oh my God.
But
Sophie,
these are
I have
the
to tell you.
oligarch.
Sorry.
What
I
do you
got
have there?
the star. I just pulled it, the star.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, that's okay. These are the oligarchs. The oligarchs are actually a problem to his plans. There you go. He sees himself as the tsar, and his plan. He knows he can do something, His plans involves the world. He wants to. We all know he wants to put the USSR back together, one
Mhm.
country at a time. When he hits the NATO countries, though, watch out, it's not going to work all that well. But
Did
here
you
we
say you just
have
got
the
the?
Empress.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm just excited here.
That's the two of wands. You got something?
Yeah, go
And
ahead.
so he has a few paths that he wants to take. But here is the Empress. And in this case, I see the Empress as Mother Russia.
Mhm.
I feel that Mother Russia is going to get in his way. So his own people are going to get in his way. I know other people have said
Yeah,
that too. In
yeah.
the near future, there is going to be something, a new emotion coming out of this. And this king of coin, this king of all those oligarchs, is going to be the one getting through those new emotions. So that
Mhm.
would be put in. Um, I'm not sure that with this this Nine of Cups, that he's going to be the happy, the happy guy that we see in the Rider Waite, where he's happy, has all 9 cups, and he's very satisfied. I think that this one is upside down because I keep looking at the elephant here and the sadness in the elephant,
Mm,
and
mm,
the
mm-hmm.
environment is not very good for him. It's not going to be very good for. They don't have the Russians don't have the capacity to start a civil war there, do they? I don't think they're
Oh,
well
I don't know.
organized enough. I don't think they're well organized enough. I don't know
But
why that came to
yeah, the
mind.
people don't like what
Yeah.
he's doing for sure. The
No,
Russian
they
people don't
don't.
like what he's doing. They don't back
Which
him.
is why, yeah, which is why I see it in reverse, and I'm wondering if there's going to be civil unrest. But the oligarch are going to be part of that as well. His fear is the world.
Yeah.
His fear is the world. And this is the end. It ends with the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is, being stabbed in the back. It ends very dramatic. It's a very dramatic end that I feel there.
Yeah. The last time I looked into it, Putin, I saw it's like he was dancing around, and then it was like, in a cartoon when a boulder falls on something and they just go splat. That's the way it was. It was like
Yeah.
he was
Yeah,
dancing, and then splat.
yeah.
So I don't know what that means literally, but figuratively, it was rather graphic.
What did you get, Sharon?
I just want to say hi to some people that have popped in. Jerry, Lauren. Also, Kathleen's got some interesting comments here. She says the Ukraine will use their resources to bargain for military arms. Yeah. They'll fight the fight for their country, and NATO's backing the Ukraine. Yeah. I mean, they
Yeah.
can't do it on their own. We have to help them. Um, let's see. And there's another one. She also has a second comment. Putin's first attempt failed when the Russian people called him out on the fake attempt to attack Russia, saying it was the Ukraine. Yeah, when he started attacking his Russian people, he said it was the Ukraine, and they saw through that. She says the oligarchs aren't backing Putin; they are starting to pull away,
Mhm.
and will turn on him, along with civilians of Russia. Linda G has always seen him. She's been talking at least the last year, that she sees him running from his own people. And when you, Katie, were talking about him dancing and then the boulder going splat, I checked in, and I saw I saw him mention the same thing. He was so happy, the star. And
Yeah.
so I looked, he came into my room that I have there, and he's dancing. He's feeling pretty good about himself, but he doesn't see that the world is surrounding him. There's all these world leaders, and they have guns pointed at him, but they're not bullets, it's tranquilizers. They're just going to put him out.
Yeah.
But yeah. I think the same thing. I think the people are going to turn on him, and yeah. So I believe I have the same feeling about this that Linda G has, and other readers, that I think his time is
He's
is
living on borrowed
coming
time.
close to an end. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
He's living on borrowed time. I know it's
Yeah.
all about the trade routes. I mean, it's all about money. He's mad at the U.S. because they, because of the stuff in the Middle East as far as trade. And no, I know that who's that reader from Portland? She talks about, she does remote views on Putin, and that it's all about the trade routes for him. And so I think, yeah, I don't think he's long for being the leader of Russia. So, okay, I'll show
Yeah.
you what I
I think
got.
so too.
I just did a general thing on the Ukraine situation. Yeah, Putin definitely sees himself as the star, and and I think he's, there's something wrong with him. Definitely, I think these leaders that want to be, are demigods, and they're the ones that they rule. They rule with an iron fist. They definitely have some psychological issues. I think he's loving this. Here's the Knight of Pentacles, and so that's the slow, deliberate knight, and I think that's him. He's just loving stirring up the shit.
Oh
That
yeah.
he's going to attack Ukraine. He's just loving that he's really, this thorn in the side of us and the world leaders. Yeah, he loves, he's creating, especially the Ukrainian people. He's trying to capture them and add them again to the USSR. Yeah, whimsy. That's right, Snow Wolf. I meant whimsy. Yeah, he's doing this to create trouble. He really does want to take them over, but he's doing all this saber rattling because he just loves the attention, loves us having us tremble in our boots. And of course, there's the Emperor card. That's him. Did you have the Emperor card?
Yeah,
Sophie?
I had the Empress.
I had, and but I wasn't reading on Putin. I was reading on Ukraine, but I had the Emperor card,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got
and
the
I said
Emperor,
it was
and
Putin.
I also
I said it was Putin.
okay, I've got the Emperor here. The Empress. Same as Sophie. I believe this is the Russian people.
Hmm.
Okay, so and but I think the Russian people, they're defending themselves against him too. And
Yeah.
they don't like his mess. They don't like his message. I think he's going to be in for a surprise. Here's the Page of Cups, which is also can mean surprise. He's going to be in for a surprise because I've got the High Priestess here. I think there's things in the offing that I think they're going to get rid of him. This is the High Priestess. He doesn't know it yet, but I think there are plans to get rid of him, and they're tired. This is another Russian card. What is this? The seven or the seven of swords. They're tired of what he's doing and stealing from the rest of the world. They're really tired of it. And his, being the warmonger. Here's the Knight of Swords, and
Right.
this card is particularly bloody. This one, they're just tired of it, and so they want to put him on hold. And so
Yeah.
does the rest of the world. They want to put him on
Hmm.
hold, and there's Russia. I think the Russian people, there's, could be the KGB will take him out. Who knows? But they want to protect the world. This is the Russian people. They're not about war. Um, they don't at all condone what he's doing, and I think they want to protect the world as much as the rest of us do. So that's what I see. And the
Yeah.
energy they're reading is, Putin, the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, that's all. It's all money to him. It's about him. Yeah. So I
Being the
think,
Tsar.
I mean, he's,
Yeah,
exactly.
on the bottom
I
of my
think
deck, though.
he
Look, I was looking
yes.
at it from Ukraine's perspective, and at the bottom of my deck,
Yeah.
I have the Three of
Yeah.
Cups. So I think that they're going to be okay. I mean, eventually but they just don't have the resources to go up against Russia.
No.
They just don't. And
that's why
so
we're going to have to step in. But you know what? Do you believe that he actually will attack them?
I
Do you
do.
think he's convinced, or do you think he really knows
I
that?
do.
Yeah, I mean,
I do.
whenever I went into his energy, the man is a sociopath. He is
He's
he
a
does
psychopath.
not. Yeah, I mean, he does not. Yeah, he's a psychopath, because it's not like somebody talking about offing somebody in a fit of passion. No, he's like, you're in my way. Okay. Somebody drag him to the side. You know what I'm trying to say? And he wants to show everyone how mighty and how powerful he is and all this kind of stuff. And he's living in this kind of fantasy world to where that, so I think he's not thinking long term. He's thinking, I want this now.
Did anyone say anything about Putin's heart yesterday, Kathy? Jean, did you guys see anything about his heart? Because my heart hurts, and I'm not having a heart attack.
See, that's funny. The last time I went into his energy, I caught but it wasn't necessarily heart, but my whole chest tightened up.
Yes.
My whole chest tightened up.
Well, I have pain
so
right
I don't know
here.
if he has trouble breathing from something, or if he has heart pain or what. But yeah, my chest tightened up.
Yeah.
And people who have anemia, people who have several different conditions that will have chest pain with exertion.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe that's why I have pain. I don't know. I overexerted myself too much. But yeah, I think it's him.
I'm feeling, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling my heart as well. I wasn't aware of it, but I'm feeling this real heaviness in my heart.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he might be crazy enough to start it. What was my question?
Might. Is imploding. A narcissist always does. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Let's see, what are we reading on now?
Yeah. I'd say let's I noticed that Sophie was burning the sage. Oof. Let's get rid of this energy. Let's go on to something else. This is pretty heavy stuff. I'm going to spray my stuff. And I'm going to ring my bell to change that energy. Okay. And offer.
Can we do a funny reading before?
Yes. Sure.
A funny reading. Yeah. Do we have a funny questions that we could read on, so that after that we can get to the personal questions? So just so we change our own energy here. Oh yeah, I'm okay. I can switch whenever I want. I'm okay. Yeah, right.
Well, my friend Laura. Lauren says here, I watched so many readers that I can't remember who said it, but a few have said that Putin has bone cancer. Does that cause chest or heart pain? Well,
yeah,
it's,
it can,
the ribs over
depending
the
on,
heart.
but also, in the
Oh,
the blood is made in the bone marrow, so a lot of time they are anemic, and that causes pain everywhere.
a
So
man with nothing to
Yeah.
lose is dangerous.
yeah,
Yeah, that
yeah.
is dangerous. Ooh.
So
Okay, let's
hope
get out of
that
this
we're
energy.
all wrong. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Let's get out of this energy. Yeah. Okay.
I thought that would be an
Actually,
easy one, but
yeah. Now,
Yeah, but
actually,
anyway,
my friend
Lauren,
Laura had a. Go ahead.
okay, I was gonna tell Lauren it's different for different people depending on where they have it, but that is one of the things that can happen with it. So you raised an interesting question, but somebody, if anybody has it, it has to go to a certain stage before it gets there, if you see what I mean.
Okay.
So
okay.
Right. There's a lighthearted question here. My friend Laura had a question. She said,
Yes.
and I said, "Is that all you?" I said, "Is that all you got?" But anyways, let's ask it anyways. Lighthearted. She says, "Will she get her chainsaw working?"
I like that. I like
okay.
that.
Yeah, let's answer that.
Yes.
Yes.
I like
Yeah,
that.
I see you
That
pulling on
is
it.
like it.
I see her pulling on it, and she finally gets. Yeah, I can see it. But let's see. Let's see what the cards say. Oh, wait, what?
Well,
Mm-hmm.
uh, is it is it gas powered? Because um,
Yes, it's gas powered.
okay, because I was thinking the way she's doing her hands there, it's almost like the water is flowing around, and so I was thinking that she ought to see about um, the fuel filter, fuel. How how is it getting fuel? Um, but there is strength there, so you know you may have to give it several pulls, but here's the deal: you may have to take it to the shop because there's giving and receiving of money, and so I'm thinking that maybe uh, either you got water in the gas or
Well, she's pretty good.
something.
She's got skill. She says the filter's new. She's got skills. I don't think she really needs to do that. But anyways, that's my head talking.
Okay, well maybe she needs some new parts for it. There's something somewhere.
I get the feeling there is some kind of water as well. That's the first thought that came to mind.
Mm,
Do you have? Is it possible you
yeah,
got
she
some
says
bad
I am
gas?
the top.
Oh, you
Is
are
it
the shop.
possible? Is it possible you got some
Yeah, no,
bad gas for it
she's
though?
very skilled.
Like some water in the gas?
Where are my other cards?
Um,
Hmm.
Well, there's a lot of nights. Well, there's two.
I have a night too.
yeah, it
That's
seems
funny.
like
I tr-
Um,
I have
I'm
the
trying to
9 of
find my
wands.
other. Oh, there they are. Okay.
trying
You
to remember what you
basically
do.
working on that chainsaw and having difficulties, but not wanting to give up on the darn thing. But with the Knight of Coins, that's the knight that goes nowhere fast. So you might need to get some help. I'm sorry, Aura. I'm
Well, I
sorry.
mean, you might have bought bad gas. So even though you just changed the filter, it may be after you have completely emptied out the gas tank and there's something. Since you know the aura, uh, Sharon, Sharon, Sharon.
Yes. Yep. Yep.
Since you know
Yep.
aura, um, uh, I'll ask my husband what it is that you pour in to get the gas, get the to
The moisture out.
uh,
You mentioned
Like STP
filters.
and
gas.
you can pour something in and it gets rid of the water, all the water
The
in the
moisture.
tank. It,
Yeah. I
yeah,
think. It,
yeah.
I think that's STP. She
Or
says.
Oh,
She says. I think it just wants to retire.
help costs less than a new chainsaw. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, and you get the the Knight of Swords. Don't jump too quickly to conclusion, okay? Just give me 1 second here. I felt the water in the gas. You know how you can drown an engine,
Mm.
but then it would
Hmm.
be no, there's some air there, but no. The Six of Swords. Yeah,
She
moving
says it's no
away.
water.
Well, the Nine of Cups.
She said, "I love my saw. It has a name."
It has a name. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You might need
Yeah.
to revitalize another one, um, because yeah, the Six of Swords. Don't just think about it before you retire it, but it might happen, yes. But I get the Nine of Cups here. Um,
Mm.
you'll be very, very pleased and happy once you get it started again, because it will start again, even if you get a new one. What's her name, by the way?
She. Oh.
Maybe
Aura.
I show it in the water.
Yeah, I have names for my things too, like my motorcycle.
Me too.
In my family, we always named our cars, and yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah. But it will start again when you least expect it, and you'll go, duh. So, is it, you said it's STP, Sharon, that we use here in Canada for water in the
yeah,
gas?
I mean, I'm not a mechanic. That's the only thing. But Laura would know that though, so I'm sure she's
She's tried it
explored that
already.
avenue. Yeah, she would. Because we live in a very, very wet climate. So I'm sure
Yeah,
I'm sure she's done that. And she said no water, so it could be some bad gas, maybe. Um,
yeah.
so maybe the gas is too old. I don't know.
Sloan.
Sloan
Yes,
the saw.
Sloan.
Sloan. All right. Okay.
That's a pretty
So
tough name for
I
a saw.
get okay. Let's see. I don't have a drawing for this yet. These are my own cards. But anyways, it says have faith. Yeah. You will get it running. It's like the saw is your princess. I know that Sloan is probably a male name or could be a female name. I've heard of a Sloan. And then I get another yes card, and that you're the super mechanic, Laura. You'll get it running, and you'll be off on new journeys together. So I
You
think
go
you're
like
going to
this
be able
once
to
you
do
have
it.
it running. But
Y-
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. But in the other cards, I had the knight, And I see that as Laura. She's going to figure out, and she loves her tools. She loves, oh, she's female. Okay, well, there, she's your princess. Okay, so here's the love goddess. I think you just, she is the love goddess. You just have to give her some love. And there's the lasso. I think I see you is pulling the right, and the thief. I think that's more like don't take it to a repair shop because they'll just rob you blind. But in the end, you're going to be able to relax because you're going to get her running again.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah, the answer is yes. And you know what? Thank you for asking that question. I thought it was kind of silly at first, but hey,
It's
it turned out to
important.
be just the question that we needed to read on. Yeah, it is important.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. No,
Oops.
Laura's very self-reliant. She's amazing.
Yeah.
She's
It
a
was
real
so
woman.
funny. Yeah, it was so funny. My then son-in-law, Jeanette, has divorced him, but
Yeah.
we went out to the shop, and there's Jeanette in a set of overalls. She's under the car, has grease all over her, and she get up,
Yeah.
takes the starter that she just took off, puts it down, puts a new one, and and he was sitting there on his phone, like texting, and she said, "At least you could have handed me the part." And so
Exactly.
that'll tell you
Exactly.
how
That's a
how
reversal.
women in my family do it.
Yeah, yeah. That's cool. I know my mother. I mean, she was raising 4 kids on her own. My dad was a loser. He no, left him
Yeah.
when I was 6 and I was the oldest of 4 kids. But anyways, the guys at the office, she worked at the police training academy as the administrative assistant, and so she'd say, guys, I can't afford to get an electrician in just to change a light switch. Can you show me how to do it? And they went, sure. And so they go to the light switch, they take it off, make sure you got all the power off, I mean, you could turn off the circuit, but they told her to turn off the circuit, and she went. I can remember her doing it. I remember when she did, and she went, "Oh hell no! I'm going to shut down all the power to the townhouse." And they took it apart and said, "Okay, this is what you do. You take it apart." And they told her about the wires and then putting it back in. And so she did it. She made repairs like that. She just asked the guys. I mean, this is before you could look up on YouTube.
Yeah.
So, but she would do
So
she would do
Yeah,
those
what
repairs
did
herself.
we do?
Yeah,
What did we do before we could look up everything on YouTube?
exactly. You asked a friend.
yeah.
So, yeah, and my girls are very handy because my husband really taught them. He taught them construction and that kind of stuff. So they were doing construction while they were going to university and all that sort of thing. And so they're very capable girls. Women now, they're hardly girls. But yeah.
Yeah.
And I know how to do some things as well. Change the oil.
I know
So
how to put
I change the oil on my
windshield.
bike.
I know how to put windshield
Windshield
liquid.
wipers.
Yeah, that too, in the radiator, because I've done that.
Oh no!
Well,
Oh no!
I was 16.
Okay.
I was 16.
I'll give you a pass.
Okay.
I'll get you a pass.
17, but I was with my boyfriend.
Okay.
I can't give him a pass. He's a boy. Next.
Oh, that's a sexist remark,
Okay.
isn't it?
It is.
That is. Yeah,
Well, it was a pilot.
that's right.
Okay.
Hi, Nancy. Okay, it's about time that we'll go on to the next question, but I just want to do a little commercial break that I'll be giving with each 100 subscribers I get. I'll be doing a half-hour free reading 1-to-1. I'm at 292, if I remember that figure. 92, I'm just 8 away from 300. So put a comment down underneath the video, when it's when you can replay it, and comment, and next to your name, just put the word reading. I will take down the names, put them in a hat, and then I'll come on, do a little live stream of doing a draw and drawing a name. So please do that. And I'm going to give away a half-hour reading for every 100 subscribers that I get. So I'm really excited about that because I love reading. So, all right. Did you want to say something, Katy?
Oh yeah,
You wanted to say something.
my head's all of a
Oh,
sudden
no.
really. So I am
Well,
so sorry, but I'm
then
gonna
you
have to
take care of
go.
yourself. No, that's
Yeah,
fine. That's fine. You can take care of
Yeah.
yourself. That's first and
Sorry
foremost.
about
I
that
love you both.
But thank
question.
you for joining. No,
Love
that's
you.
okay. I
So
think
many
So
Putin did
sorry.
questions.
her in.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's too bad.
Oh, I know how she suffers and she tries her best.
Yeah.
So,
So
all
Laura
right.
says here it's okay to want a man, but never need one. There you go.
I agree. I agree. Absolutely.
Okay, so
That's
we
why I'm
got,
single.
all right, finally we can get to, I hope, is Brenda still here? Because Brenda has a question, a message. She
Oh,
wants to know a message,
Brenda.
and she has narrowed it down to career and finance. Career and finance, so we could look at that. So, Brenda, are you oh, she's still here. Oh, what kind
Okay.
of bike do I have? I have a Triumph Street Twin. It's 900 cc's. It's this on the smaller side kind of bike. It's like those the Triumph Bonneville. It's like that, but it has a little bit of a more modern look to it, but it still has the retro look, and I just love it. It's 900 cc's. It's not a big bike, and it goes like stink. I love it. I've also had a huge yeah, that's the one I aggravated. That's the one I ride now is the Triumph Street Twin 900 cc's. I just love it. And I've ridden it as big a bike as I had a what was it? It was a Kawasaki Vulcan Nomad Classic. It was all decked out. It was 1500 cc's. But I'm getting on in age and it was getting just too big for me. And then my next bike after that was a KLR 650 because that's a dual sport because I live up on the side of the mountain. I have quite the dirt road to travel before I can get home, and my driveway's no picnic. So but then I got then I had a BMW, but I found, again, getting older, the bikes that are where you're quite high up because it's high clearance, they tip too easily, and I'm not strong enough to. In those bikes, you can't, even if you are strong, you can't, like the KLR 650. If you haven't dumped it like once a week, you're not really riding it. Anyways, I got tired of that. So I got tired of that, but I love my Street Twin. It's just a lovely bike. So I'm going down in size, but not in cc's, just in the actual physical size of the bike. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
So the
the Triumph
question,
taught
yeah.
everyone a twin is sweet. Yeah. No, sorry, there's a motorcycle talk there. Go ahead, Sophie.
What was the question from Brenda? It's about her finance and
It
work.
was
She'd like a message.
it's about career. Yeah, career me.
Career.
Yeah. Oh, you got 1100 V-Star. Great. Yeah, I started out with a Honda Shadow Ace 750 cc's. That was a neat bike. I really liked that bike. It was, very reliable and yeah, a nice looking bike for a little, mid-sized cruiser. Okay, I'm going to stop on the motorcycle talk. Brenda, are you looking for another job? Are you wanting another job? I'm just looking here.
Management?
Yeah, I just see
I
someone
see.
putting a contract in front of you.
Like a promotion, is it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. I think this might be really slow. I'm not seeing her responding here. So are you wanting another job or promotion, or are you going for one? Okay, we know you want finance and career, but we asked you a question. Are you, Brenda, are you wanting to have a Okay, she's still talking motorcycles. So so she says I sold it now. So, Brenda, are you wanting a new job or a promotion? Or yeah, we just wanna, because we're both seeing what might be a promotion or another position or a new job entirely.
Well,
No, she
you're
says
not.
no.
Okay. There's
I don't know about that, but
I
anyway.
got this, yeah. I got this here.
Let me look again.
The Seven of Pentacles, basically looking at what you've planted in your career, where is your career going, and deciding where you want to go from there. But there's misjudgment happening somewhere, and somehow, because the Judgment card came in upside down, I don't know why. I rarely read upside down, but I got two upside down cards. And
So Sophie, she does say her YouTube channel. Is that your job? Is the YouTube channel? And you're asking about that? That would be good,
because we're all over the
Are you
place.
monetized? Yeah. So you're wondering about your YouTube channel. Well, okay, we can read on that. Yeah, I saw this contract being put in front of you. Maybe it's to do. Are you monetized yet?
Whatever you do before
Anyways.
signing, make sure that you reevaluate your
Mhm.
plan. You are the Queen of Wands here, you're in charge, and you're usually the person running things behind, right? Behind the king, or the Queen of Wands can be also the person running things. And I would suggest that you look things through before signing on to anything, because I get after that the I went to another that see if and then after that I get the Six of Swords, which is walking away, but none of your own accord. Which is why I'm mentioning, just keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on what you're going to sign on to. Then there's the King of Cups that comes afterwards, which is about emotion. I feel regulation of emotion. You're a tarot reader you have 36,000 subs.
Yeah, she's got 36. Yeah,
Thousand. And
but there is something
she's
here that's not.
watching us.
Yeah, 1,000.
There's something that doesn't jive there, Brenda. I don't know if you're being offered a contract of some
Yeah.
kind, but really be careful what you're going to look into, because it will affect you greatly. And with the King of Cups, what I feel is that I hear running your emotions, like it's going to run your emotions. Then I get the
Yeah.
Emperor.
Yeah. Hmm.
So yeah, just make sure you really look into things before you sign anything. You'll be forced to walk away otherwise, and you won't like that.
Mm.
Wow,
Yeah.
congratulations, Brenda.
Yeah. Congratulations. But yeah,
Whoa.
I just read on your YouTube channel. Um, I, I'm wondering if,
Mhm.
yeah, I'm wondering because the energy of the reading is the Ten of Wands. It's like it's a burden somehow.
Yes,
Yeah. Uh,
that's a good point.
yeah, and then the first card I've got, yeah, and then I've got the Two of Pentacles as my first card. It's like I think she's having trouble finding her balance. Maybe it's becoming um
Sorry,
quite a lot for her.
sorry.
What? Sorry, what?
You hear the noise behind? Never
No, I
mind.
didn't.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay. She says she's been doing it for 5 years. Anyways, yeah, I think it's something to do with your balance. Like maybe yeah, maybe it's taking a lot out of you. I mean, it's certainly your passion. Here's the Queen of Wands. You're very talented at it. But there's something not quite right. I've got the Three of Hearts here. The three, no, sorry, the Three of Swords. So there's
There's a
something
heart.
not quite right. Yeah, it's a heart. Yeah. I don't know what that is, but yeah, I think maybe you're really feeling. Maybe you want to change direction, or yeah, something. Um, I've got the Four of Wands.
Ah,
Maybe you're thinking that, yeah, you need to pay more attention to to your home and the people in your home, and also taking care of you. There's something not quite right. You don't have the balance, and this is why you're asking the question, because you got 36,000 subs. So I'd be surprised that you're asking that question. But whatever it is, you need to look, the King of Swords, you need to look at what your truth is. Okay, you need to be balanced. Okay, he's he's very mature, and he knows his truth. He's
mhm,
balanced. I think you need to get yeah, there's something that's not quite right for you. You need to find it. And then it's followed by the King of Cups.
you
Yeah.
too.
So you're wanting to find the love again. Yeah. I think you're wanting to find the love again. Maybe you're feeling tired and you
Hmm.
want to go in a new direction. Um, and I think you will, because here's the Lovers.
Hmm.
Yeah. So there's something that I feel there's something you need to, or you are feeling you need to change, because it's not quite feeding you anymore. But I don't say give
I
it up.
got
No, just find
no.
yeah, just getting that balance.
I got the Eight of Sword as I kept turning cards. I got the Eight of Sword, feeling trapped. I got the same as you, the
Yeah.
Three of
Hmm.
Hearts, but the Ace of Pentacles is maybe looking at doing things in a different way, just like you said. But yeah, I feel like I don't know why. Usually, it's with the Ace of Cups that you feel like the emotions overflowing. But with this one, it was
Mm-hmm.
with the King of Cups. I feel that this whole thing is too much, and it takes a lot of
Yeah.
willpower to just get through it. So
Yeah.
I hope this
Yeah.
resonates with you,
So I think there's
Brenda.
some things you need to, yeah. Please let us know if this makes sense at all for really off base.
Yes. Yes. I'm an apprentice, so if you have any feedback, just feel free to give them.
Yeah, absolutely. So, but yeah, you're feeling something needs to change. Yeah.
Mm.
But I'm not seeing like give up your channel.
Um,
I'm just gonna see. I'm just gonna throw a few more cards and see. Oh, there. Yeah.
Thank you for visiting our channel, Brenda. That's very nice of you.
Yes. Yeah, I've got some more cards. These are my own cards that I made up. Here's the guy, the fellow or this person is holding on to these heavy bags and he's sweating. I think it's become a burden. Oh, she says I'm making changes for sure. Okay, I'm glad.
Good.
I'm glad we weren't
Good.
off base. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah, you're feeling the burden. And here's the car, and you're feeling. I don't see this you as leaving. Here's the car. I'm feeling you need. You want to make some changes. Um, but you're the star. I think it's still your jam. So I wouldn't say leave it. And you're this. Here's the Superman here, the super person. So you're good at what you do. You just need to reflect. You're studying. You need to reflect. What do I need to change up that it would gel better for me? Because I think you feel like you kind of got off your track there, and you need to change it. Like you just need to change, maybe take a different turn in the road. So it's more study, and I feel that you will do that. You'll do that. You'll find new things. New avenues, new topics, new things that will feel better, right? Because and here's the you will get there. Here's a rainbow and the two hearts. But again, the key is listening to yourself, listening to your higher self, and thinking what is it that I need, spiritually, what to come from the heart, because something's not quite resonating with you anymore. And yeah, but you'll get there. You'll get there. So, and I think
That's right.
2022 is, we're all going through, and the thing is, 2022, we're all going to be going through changes, but they're good changes. They're positive changes. So I think that's, for you and your channel as well. Go ahead, Sophie.
Yeah, it's funny because I get the new moon in Aries and the full moon eclipse. So it's time to take action with the Aries, right? The Aries is
Mm-hmm.
someone that is very active and it's in the new moon, so it's, starting to move ahead. And then you're going to reach a point where you're going to be satisfied with it and you're going to be to reach your cruising speed, if you will. You're going to become more comfortable with this. But yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. She
it's
says,
all the same.
thanks, ladies. She says, I produce 19 videos a week to market myself that generates traffic from my many readings. You know what? I don't think you need to do that as much that. I think you're I think okay, does she need to cut back? I don't think you need to do that
I
many
feel that you
videos.
do. I feel you do. With the Six of
What?
Sword,
Keep
this to cut back a little bit the number of videos, because with the Six of Swords,
Yeah.
that's basically what you need to reevaluate. You're burning yourself out. The King of Cups is the overflow that
Yeah.
I was seeing, and it's basically you pushing yourself a little bit too hard, and this takes a
Mm-hmm.
big toll
Mm-hmm.
energetically. So
Oh, it does.
no, it
And
doesn't.
of
That
course
is
the energy
true.
of the reading was the 10, and the energy of the reading was the 10 of wands. So yeah, it's
It's a
become a
big
real burden to you.
struggle.
She says Google's not paying out to creators as much. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not monetized. I cannot be. So I don't know. But 19 videos is a lot of videos.
That's a lot.
It is a
Oof.
lot of videos.
That's between 2 and 3 videos a day. That's yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really getting the sense of like I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling stressed.
Yeah.
I'm picking up your stress.
Yeah.
Whew.
I was doing one video a day for a couple of months. I couldn't keep up.
No.
So,
Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for asking that question and trusting us. I see cards like that,
yes.
and I don't sugarcoat. I tell you what is.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to go on to the next question. Now, I live in a log cabin on a mountain. I love it, but the only heat I have is a wood stove. It's getting cool, so I'm going to have to go put some wood on the fire. But I'll be right back. But I'll pin the next question so Sophie can start thinking about it. Here, lovely M. Is M still here? She says, "Will the manager I have now
Um,
be leaving my department soon?" Okay, I'll be right back. It doesn't take long.
oh, I take it that it is not for for you to have a promotion, but because you're not that happy with that person. So, yes, you're there. So, am I right in my assumption that you're asking this question not necessarily to have a promotion, but rather to see a positive change in your department? Okay.
Okay. Okay, so I see lovely M is here, and Brenda says she's doing weeklies and daily shorts. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
at least they're short, so that's,
yeah,
but still, it's
yeah,
a lot. Yeah.
it's a lot. Yeah.
I don't know what you're going to be getting on this, but I'm not necessarily getting a yes. At first, I thought that with the Knight of Swords, she would be going somewhere, but I think it's not yet. There's a crossroad here, and um, are you a fire sign, Em? Because I see here a lot of anxiety there. So, um, my guess is no, not at this time, but it might happen somewhere in the farther in the future with the Sun card, but not at this time. Don't expect it to happen very um, right away. Do you get something different?
I'm still shuffling. She says I'm a Capricorn, and I believe she is too. Oh, Capricorns are hard workers.
Very hard workers. Um,
Is she having a problem with this manager? Like, is she wishing
well,
that she
I
would
asked
go?
if she was looking for a better working environment rather than a
Hmm.
promotion by having this manager leaving. So
Yeah.
that's how I looked at it. Um, at this time, no. Let me
Okay.
try another spread. See if I'll get a different answer.
Okay, I'm not really making sense of these cards. I'm going to put them away. They're not talking to me. Yeah, she doesn't have. What does that mean?
What was the last question I asked? I'm sorry. Can you clarify, lovely M? I can't remember the last question I asked. Brain issues. Good leadership skills. Ah.
Oh, she doesn't have good leadership skills. Okay. Yeah.
Um, I hear that you might be able to help her with that.
Hmm.
Doing hints here and there, Is she a new manager? Is she new as the manager?
I'm glad I went and put wood on the fire. It was dying out. That's why I was getting cold.
Yeah, and I don't know about you, but here it's close to -30 with the wind chill, so.
Oof. No, she says yes, she's pretty new.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
might be
I
able to
looked.
help her.
Yeah, I looked, Sophie. I looked, and I saw you putting your arms around her like a side hug, and that you were teaching her. You were supporting her. But let me see what the cards say.
It doesn't look like she's going to be leaving, but what you can do is helping her. And by doing so, you yourself
Yeah.
are going to grow and maybe even become a manager.
Mm,
When I was first a manager, I was really bad.
yeah.
I was really, really bad. By the end of it, I wasn't too bad. I was good, I was told. But at
Yeah.
first, I was the worst, and I was looking
Yeah.
forward to having help from my employees.
Yeah. Yeah.
But she's not your old manager, never will be. She's her own person, and she's going to hang on to the jobs that she has. Um, and instead of working, I'm not saying that you're working against her, but that's what we tend to do when we have
Mm-hmm.
um, uh, a manager that's just starting out or that we don't feel comfortable with. We tend to, we the energy is bad.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of doing that, just change it, and you're going to give her confidence, and she's gonna grow. Are the cards talking to you?
Oh, no, they weren't. So I'm just going to go to an oracle deck. It just called to me. Let's see if that is what needs to be done here.
Minus
Okay.
30.
Yeah, -30. Wow. No, we're not that cold here. We're at the hovering around the 0 mark. It's not bad, but it's my wood stove is my only source of heat, so I got to stay on it. I actually don't start it until 3 or 4 o'clock in the day, which is nice. But it has been very cold here, where I've had it going all 24 hours a day. Well, not 24 hours. I let it go out at night.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Oh my God, aggravated, aggressive to lie to employees is not leadership.
Ooh. Ugh. Sometimes it's hard, especially with these big corporations. The managers don't like it either, but they're told this line. They have to go, they have to go with I was going to say party line, but it's the same sort of thing where they have to go with the corporate mission, which is not
Yeah,
good
there
to
are
employees. Hold on, I
political,
dropped
uh,
cards.
okay, there are political lines that we can use, but to lie is basically you're losing the trust of your employees, and therefore you know, the progress that you've made for performance. It's better to just say we cannot talk about this, about that right now, and when it's time, we'll let you know what happens.
Okay. Yeah, I've even noticed, like in education with our small school district, I'm seeing since we got this new superintendent and he's brought in his own cronies
Uh,
to surround himself. I'm seeing the principals having to dance to his tune, like there's a more corporate feeling to it, and yeah. Another reason why I don't want to go back. I'm done now.
yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, I've got an interesting card here. But yeah, I do have the same feeling, Sophie, when I tuned in. It was, support her and because obviously, she's a new manager. Of course, she's stumbling. She probably would really welcome the help.
Yes,
And I
I
don't mean
know. I
and I don't
did.
mean you have to brown nose. Yeah, I
No.
don't mean brown nosing. I'm just being a true person coming from your strengths and your heart. What is the right thing to do? Help this person out. Um and who knows? As Sophie said, you'll learn from it and you may step into a leadership role, and I bet you would welcome some help rather than, flailing in the dark, because we all make
Yeah.
mistakes. We're not perfect. We're not get we learn on the job, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you go ahead, Sophie.
I just asked for a card just for you, lovely M, about this. It's about
Hmm.
expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. People will always have their own expectations of who they think you should be. Their opinions are almost always based on restrictive societal norms and therefore are extremely unrealistic. No matter what they tell you, remember that you have permission to be whoever it is you most wish to be. You don't need anyone else's approval, but only your own. So this is a little bit for both of you and your manager. Who knows? She's brand new, so they're basically trying to get new managers in the company. And if she goes, you might get worse. So might as well put your best foot forward and just be very, very truthful to her, open, and um, I know I welcomed it whenever that happened, whenever I had problems, and
Yeah,
God knows
yeah.
I have
You
a
can
few.
help mold. You can help mold her in a good way. You can help mold her in a good way. So I
Yeah.
I took yeah, the other cards weren't talking to me, so I went to this oracle cards that I really love. I inherited them from my mother.
Oh,
The Language of Letting Go by Melody Beatty, and I chose two cards came up for you. One is about gratitude. Um, Practicing gratitude. Today, I will practice gratitude. I will get into the habit of saying thank you, even for the problems in my life. Okay, so express gratitude for this problem that you have with your manager. Turn it into a learning experience, right? And to be helpful. I mean,
mm,
that's me interjecting there. So say thank you even for the problems in your life, because these challenges are valuable lessons I can learn from. Gratitude is the key that turns problems into blessings and the unexpected into gifts. Wow, that's a powerful card. And then I chose
it
another one.
is.
It's accepting change, which this is a big change for you guys. You have a new manager. Today,
Yes.
I will be open to the process. Yes, today I'll be open to the process of change. I will trust my higher power and believe that the place where I'll be dropped off is better than the place where I was picked up. You could end up with a lot of skills here yourself. I know that change is necessary to take me wherever I need to go. You're welcome, lovely M. Thank you for asking the question, and I'm glad this was helpful
Yes.
to you. Yeah, I know it's so we are taught kind of in this world between employers and employees or managers and underlings that it has to be a adversarial kind of role, and it doesn't have to be. Let's it's working together. So not that I feel that you're that way. It's just that I think in general we need to take a much better approach, all of us, including the managers, right? Oh, you're
Absolutely.
welcome. You're welcome, lovely Em. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, let's go to the next. Are you okay to do some more questions?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I might take a little break
Okay.
after this reading to go get a coffee, if that's okay. But what we can do, I started
Sure.
the channeling Snow Wolf. Is it the next question? Is Snow Wolf
Oh, yes,
the next
yes,
question?
yes. Yep,
Okay, I
it
started
is.
doing the channeling,
Okay, so
and
it's up to you whether you go now or whether you want to answer the question now.
I haven't mixed the cards yet. I just started channeling.
What would you like to do?
So I'm just going to continue with the reading, and then once I've done the reading, I'll go make the coffee. Is that
Okay,
okay?
sounds good. Okay, sounds good. Okay. Oh yeah,
As
of
long
course.
as
All right.
you're okay.
I'm just going to clear the I'm going to clear the energy here. Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Snow Wolf, I get yes, and you should. Now let's see if the cards are saying the same thing.
Okay.
Did you already pull the cards?
No, no, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
No, I've been too busy on the doing stuff on the other end here.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
thinking. Hmm.
Okay. Who am I going to use here? Okay.
Okay. With these cards, I get that. Um, I think that there is a way for you to move forward towards that YouTube channel, but you are evaluating things and you're being bogged down by the details. That's why this Knight of Pentacles, the one that goes nowhere fast, is kind of going nowhere fast. Um, you've been learning about the what you want to do, and the Nine of Cups, if you keep on going, if you stop being bogged down by those details, those evaluation and sur-evaluation that you're doing of your skills and whether or not you should do it, then you'll move forward. And with that, there's going to come a great satisfaction. Plan ahead, but go ahead. This Knight of Wands is a very action oriented, but also he's very action oriented. He moves forward fast. But what makes him different than the Knight of Sword is that he has plans first. He knows where he's going first, right? So you've been working on that there. That's great. Be satisfied with this and move forward. And at the back of the reading, once you've moved forward, you're going to be pleased as to where you're going, as to where this goes. Your channel might grow very far quicker than my own anyway. So that's basically what I've got for you. And that's
Okay.
it.
Yeah, my answer is yes. At the outcome of I mean, I tuned into you, Snow Wolf, and I saw you sitting at your computer and you were doing your channel. You were doing uh your live streams or recorded stuff, whatever you're doing. But I definitely saw you doing it. And the outcome of the reading is the Sun card. It's yes, but I'm going to go through the everything. I think right here. we feel like we need to be ready, really ready before we go on, lots of planning and that kind of stuff. But there comes a point where you gotta get out of, you're not seeing the forest for the trees, and you gotta get out of your head and just fuck it. Excuse me. Oh, I didn't, that word was gonna come out of my out of my mouth. Sorry. But just go, go and do it. I
Yeah.
mean, just like we're talking about that manager, we're not going to be perfect at first. I wasn't. You have to just start and learn as you go. I mean, all of us readers doing our channels, we learn as we go. So don't think you have to be perfect before you start it, because you, Snow Wolf, have a lot to share, a lot of knowledge and a lot of insight. Um, okay, I know I'm talking fast. It's because Spirit is talking through me. So yeah, do it. You are going to have a channel. Now I'm going to go to the cards. Um, the energy of the reading is the King of Wands, and this guy always says to me, like, you know, you got to build your confidence, have trust in yourself, because you do have everything you need. It's just that you need to see yourself doing it, and it's all about your confidence. Just believe in yourself and just do it. Um, the next thing is the Empress. Yeah, I see you creating something new and fresh, and it's going to be your baby. It's just that the Knight of Swords, I feel like you're just thinking about it too much. You're too much in your head, whereas you need to come more from your heart, the King of Cups. And the thing is, you do have the connection to spirit. And this is another yes card. It's an ace. You have that really strong connection to spirit. They're there to help you. They're on your team. And here's the Queen of Wands. Just let go and create. You've got it. And I see, the world's your oyster. Here's the world card. And then it ends on the sun. Embrace it. Just do it. Just jump off the deep end. You'll be fine. You won't drown. So I hope that makes sense to you. That was a pretty easy reading, a Snow Wolf. You've got it. You just got to take the plunge and work on that self-belief, that confidence.
Yeah.
Because spirit sees you doing it. Spirit's going to help you. So
Absolutely.
that was a pretty darn easy reading. Very straightforward.
Very easy. Yeah.
I hope that resonates with you, and thank you for asking the question. I'm looking forward to subbing to your channel, Snow Wolf.
Me too.
Okay, next question is, will I be living on the waterfront soon? So this is my friend Laura, and she, we live on an island, and she does have this knack of finding places to rent, and it's hard to find a place of rent, but she'll get places on the waterfront, or ones that are really gorgeous. I'm just envious of how she finds these wonderful places. Okay, so will she be on the waterfront soon? I'm just putting away my cards here. I'm just going to mute myself while I'm shuffling.
I was going to say a bad joke.
Hi, Pam at home. Welcome.
Hi, Sharon Sight. Hi, Pam. Yes. It's very simple. Yes. You have 4 out of 5 yes cards. Um,
Wow.
yeah, definitely. You will be
I saw
living on the
yes. I looked.
waterfront.
I saw it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it too.
Yeah.
And
Me too. I see her walking. I see her walking on the beach. It's really important to her. That's how she connects with spirit
yeah,
and how
I
she
literally,
decompresses.
I know this is the Two of Wands, but I literally, is gardening something that's important to you, Aura? Because if it is something that's important to you, it'll be available as well. That's going to be a place that's going to make you very
Yep.
happy. There might be some
Yep.
kerfuffle here and there, but in general, um, yeah, you will get you will. I think this is at first when you apply for that apartment. I don't know how it works in Vancouver. Um, it might take a little bit of work,
Well,
but
we're
you'll
on an
get it.
island. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll get it. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
It's very, very hard to get a place here. It's very hard to get a place here. It's who you know.
So that might be what the Five of Wands was about.
Yeah. Okay. I get Laura, I get the Knight of Pentacles. It's not going to happen right away. It's going to be yeah, it's going to be a while.
Mm-hmm.
And and I see this in a good way. I mean, this is the devil, but I see that the water just recalls you. It's very important to you. You're addicted to the water. So, and then I have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, it I feel a very solid yes. The message is, yeah, you're going to find this place that makes you feel rooted.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you feel safe. Um, yeah, I think there's some things to be worked out. Here's the moon. But also water is very important to you. I mean, here's definitely lots of water and it's important to you. And also, I'm drawn to these dogs here or wolves or whatever they are, but you're very, very close to nature and it's very, very important to you. So I see there's some things to be worked out, things that are unseen that need to be worked out first, but then it's going to change. Here's the World card. And I think you will manifest this. This is the High Priestess, and being near the water is very important to you. It does help you connect to spirit. And then I see the Knight of Swords. Yep, you're going to go after it. I think when it happens, it's going to be quick. And then I see the Two of Cups. So, yes. And when I tuned in, I saw you. It's funny. As I said, I've got this kind of room where people come into the room, and by what they're doing, tells me there's metaphors that tell me what's going on. For you, you came into the room with them and you went right back out. Like, no, I'm not staying inside here. I like to be outside. I'm going to the
Right.
water. So that's a definite yes. That's a definite yes to me. So I don't know if you're
Yeah.
still here, Laura, but or Aura, as your name is on here. If you're not here, I can let you know. I'll text you and say, yep, you're going to get it.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, you always get
Absolutely.
fabulous places. I just envy how you find these places. Yeah. So even when it's tough. So, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for asking that question.
Thank you.
Now, Laura, are you still here, Laura? Because I'm not going to go to this next question unless you are here. I'm letting her ask more than one because she's my friend.
Ah.
So, and we worked together for years, and so I have a real attachment to Laura.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm. There's a new Earth that has just been discovered. I need to read the newspaper.
What? Did you see that question? Why did
Yeah.
you say that? I
No,
didn't
I
bring
didn't.
it up.
I saw something about a new Earth.
Yes.
That's all.
Oh, she's there. Okay, I'll be living on the waterfront soon. All right. Well, it's not soon. It's like not tomorrow. It's gonna be a process, but you will get there. Yeah. When are we
Yeah.
all moving to the new Earth that was just discovered? Do you know what she's talking about there? Exactly.
I do not know, but let's just see. There might have been a new exoplanet that has been discovered, maybe. I'm just looking it up.
Well, also, I'm wondering if she's talking about like the
Okay. A new planet was discovered. There was
I don't know if she's still here. I think I was looking at a starred comment. Yeah, I don't even know if she was here.
she may not have been.
Yeah.
There might have been a new exoplanet that was discovered in January 2020.
Mm-hmm.
It's Earth size and it's in the
Mm.
habitable zone detected by tests, whatever. There was a bunch number there.
Oh.
A planet in the habitable zone. It is the
Yes,
first
habitable. Yeah.
exoplanet candidate fully discovered by amateur astronomers.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, so okay. So will we move to that new Earth? Interesting. Okay. That's an easy enough question.
Uh,
Oh, she's here now. Yeah. She said it's called Kepler 452b. Hi, Connie. Nice to see you. Oh, I just got really dizzy.
a lot of people are dizzy lately. There is a shift in the planet.
Right. Oof. Wow. Hmm.
Yeah, I'm getting dizzy as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Okay, I saw.
That's it.
I have.
Hey, Lisa. Nice to see you, my BFF. Hey, Debbie. Thanks for joining us. How was your party? Did you have a good celebration? I love you guys. Yeah, so Lisa and Debbie.
Hello, Lisa and Debbie.
Yes, we have a question here, and it's posed by my good friend Aura. Aura was my educational assistant. We made a wonderful team together, teaching kids, especially those kids that were, had real behavior issues. And anyways, this question is for her. She says there was a new planet discovered. What did you say? January 2020. It's called Kepler, and it has a number.
452b.
Yeah,
And
Kepler 452b, and Aura is wondering if we will be moving to this new Earth. So I thought I was talking about the ascension, but
we don't know
maybe
what
you
the
can
atmosphere of the
weigh in
planet
on
is
that.
made of. So we don't know whether we could
Yeah,
breathe
maybe.
there.
You know what? Maybe that's why we're so dizzy, because I'm feeling
Yeah,
dizzy and I'm feeling kind of nauseous.
me too.
It might not be not as suitable as we think. Hey, Ange. Yeah, we're still going. Not much longer, though. Okay. All right. We'll be moving to this planet. I have a feeling it's not a good place for us.
No, I
Yeah.
I'm not feeling good.
Yeah, because I don't feel well.
Lightheaded.
Yeah.
It's 4,000. It's 1,402 light years away.
Okay. Geez, my cards are
Maybe we're
good
feeling the
though.
earth shift. Maybe
Yeah.
it's the earth that we're
Maybe
feeling
it's
shift
the earth
because
won't. Maybe it's the
a lot
earth
of,
that's not going to be.
but I've heard a lot of
Maybe
people
we
have
won't
been
be able to
saying,
live on the earth anymore.
right, but a lot of people have been feeling this way for a while lately. So maybe that's what we're feeling.
Yeah.
But let's see. Dry.
Yeah.
I get the Three of Cups and I say dry. Yeah.
I got the Three
The
of Cups.
universe. You
I
got
think
the Three of Cups
maybe it
as
is a
well.
yes.
I got
Yep.
the Three of Cups in the universe. Then I got the Three of Swords. The Three of Cups, Three of Swords, Three of Wands, and Four of Pentacles. So we have three threes.
Yeah, it may be that some people will leave here because the earth is not a good place to live anymore. Maybe that's why we're getting this dizziness.
I maybe we won't get there on time. If we go there, maybe the Three of Swords. I need to clarify the Three of Swords.
Yeah. I'm actually
We
have
need,
good cards here.
in general, I do as well, except for that Three of Swords, I do as well. But I feel that with the Four of Pentacles, to me, this is telling me we need to hang on to what we have. We need to take care of what we have because it's like a long ways away. So maybe the Three of Swords is about not being able to get there on time. The Nine of Chalice Cups. The World
Okay,
again.
I'm just gonna clarify here. Yeah, I've got the World card.
I
got
got
a
it
lot of cards
twice.
here that they actually look good.
Yeah, I got it
Wow.
twice. So it is somewhere where we can live.
Wow. So what is that?
It is. But we
Yeah.
can't get there.
Tell me about
We
this
need to
one.
find a way to get there, but also a way to hang on to what we have.
Right. When I tuned in, I felt like some people would be going there.
In a long time.
Okay, these are not making sense to me. I'll show you what I've got. I'm almost feeling like.
Can I just say one last thing?
Go ahead.
It is somewhere where we can live, but setting up is going to be a struggle, just like when the European came to the New World. Setting up is going to be a struggle, but it is a good planet to live. That's what I get.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I am getting that too. No, that's That's okay. That's what I get too. Um, the energy of the reading is the magician. We have to rely on ourselves to make this happen. And I believe it's, uh, well, I mean, I think the dizziness and everything we were planet, and I see this
Oh,
in the future. I don't see this as happening anytime soon. So I think that's what it is. So the Knight of Wands, it's funny. I get from this now. There's so much orange here, and the Knight of Wands. I
yeah,
think we've been far too flippant. We've been far too not responsible. We've been playing and not worrying about the earth. And, it's led to its destruction so that it's not a good place to live anymore. So I'm not seeing this as a good card at all. In fact, it might even be reversed. But all the orange, I'm just seeing fire. Um, we've not taken care. Again, this is reversed. We've not taken care of our own earth.
yeah,
I also see this as when we do have to go to this new planet. It's not going to be. It's not going to be. It's going to be a lot of work nurturing it and getting it to be someplace where we'll be able to survive. The High Priestess, and I've got the Three of Cups, and here we are looking at the stars. So yeah, I think Spirit is going to tell us that we do have to make. Some of us are going to have to leave the earth. And then I see the Fool card. So again, that's talks about the universe as well, a new journey. And of course, I'm drawn to all these stars in the pond here, or whatever this body of
hmm,
water is, and it makes me think of the universe. And I do think, yeah, some of us will have to leave. And then there's the World card. So it's a new world to us. Um, we have to leave because we've taken such poor care of our own earth. And the Queen of Wands, we're going to have to create a new home for us. And here's the Empress card. We definitely both create a new earth for us, a new place to live. And then,
yeah,
but we have to take care of it. It's not going to come overnight. We're going to have to take care of it like we didn't take care of our earth. And then the Seven of Wands is, yeah, it's up to us to create this. But I think, yes, it's a great possibility that we are going to.
yeah.
Um, I think something's going to happen here. And I think that's why we got so dizzy. I mean, I really got so dizzy that I was nauseous.
Me too. Me too. I
Yeah.
still am.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've
I am
never
too.
lit my
I think we've,
my drink so often.
yeah.
Never lit this
Yeah.
thing
It's
so
been,
often the past few
okay.
days. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, oof.
We're going through some changes. I know.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, okay. I think that was actually the last question. Unless
I
Nancy,
think it
did
was.
you ask one? You asked me if, yeah, Nancy came here and asked if it, yeah, I don't think she asked a question. But anyways, yeah, I think we're done. Oh, you thought you might throw that as at us, Laura. Well, you got us thinking. Whoa, but oh
Yeah.
man, it didn't make us feel good. Yeah, Cecile says any new planet will come with new dangers, gases, bacteria, minerals that we are not knowledgeable about or physically adapted to. Oh, you did ask a
Yeah.
question. Okay, well, could you repost the question, Nancy? And this indeed will be the last question. Yeah, sorry, I didn't grab your
That's
question.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh
thanks,
boy.
Ange. Yeah, we do deserve a break. That dizziness has really hit us.
Yeah.
So if Nancy's going to post her question here quickly. Otherwise, we do need a break. But Nancy is a
Messages
fellow
from, oh,
Pisces. I'm a Pisces
yes.
as well. What's up?
Messages from her
Oh, you know
dad.
what?
I remember seeing that. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm well enough to do that. I'm really feeling awful. Let's see if I can connect. No, I'm feeling even more. No, it's not going to be 11 hours. No way.
No, we can't.
Yeah, I'm feeling very dizzy and very nauseous. I can't connect. I don't know about you.
Oh, is he a big guy with a booming voice, Nancy?
Yeah, I can't connect right now. Oh, I'm
If he
sorry,
was, then
Nancy.
that'd be okay. If not, then completely. There's another guy here. Nancy, is he
There's
a
another
big
guy. Oh,
guy
really?
with the booming? He was?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Love.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
gonna
you
try and
go
I
for
can
it.
see.
Oh, I'm gonna mute
Is that
myself
okay
here.
if I try? Is it okay? Or I don't know if it's going to be a valid
Absolutely, you
message
go
to
for it.
Nancy.
You go for it. Well, go for it.
You need to work on your energies. And well, yeah. So it says that you're invited to work on your energies with the crystals. To basically help with your energy levels. Did your father pass away last winter? Or during a winter season? No. Okay. Let me see. He's here to help you reach a solution or a decision that you need to make. And you need to let go of the past in order for you to get to this resolution. You'll need to, you need to let go
She
of your
says he passed
past.
10 years ago in July.
In July, see, I might not even be connecting with him. But there's something about a personal issue or the personal decision that you need to reach. In order to reach it, you need to let go of your past. And you need to, maybe it's a message for me to work with the crystals. um, yeah, the birdie. Um, you want to pick a card, baby? You want to pick a card? These two? Okay. He says there was a conclusions that is within reach, so that's going to happen. That might happen during an eclipse. And balance, balance. This decision that you're going to make is going to bring balance to your life. So I don't know if that makes sense to you or not. Um, I know I'm white, so I might not have been connecting very well. But I have a feeling, though, that you need there's a need for you to let go of the past in order to reach balance in that decision. So I hope this helps or that it makes sense. If not, we had fun, right? We had fun trying.
Yes, we
Sometimes
did.
they pick good
I don't normally,
good cards.
yeah,
Mm?
yeah.
You don't normally?
Yeah, I don't like to go over 2 hours here, but that question, those last two questions were very interesting, especially the one of the new
Yeah.
Earth. Wow, that just both
Yes.
sent us into a. I'm still dizzy.
Into a
So
dizzy. Yeah.
yeah, I'm into a tizzy dizzy. Yeah.
Me
Anyways, I
too.
really enjoyed reading with you and Katy
Me
from
too.
Kathleen J. Lightworker. And you,
Thank you
Sophie,
for having
from
us.
Bright Opal Tarot. Oh, I loved reading with you. We read well together, and we had some interesting
Me too.
questions. And
Yes, we did.
yeah, so we'll definitely do it again. And one more time, um, I have 292 subscribers. When it reaches 300, I would like to offer a free one-on-one reading. And you can do that by putting a comment down. Just say reading next to your on-screen name. And I will write the names down, put them on a piece of slip of paper, put it into a hat. And then in a few days' time, I will pull, once I reach 300 subscribers, I will pull a name. I'll go on live to pull the name and offer that reading to the lucky winner. And I want to do a free
Yes.
half-hour reading every 100 subscribers that I get. So let's hope that, it'll happen. And I
But don't
love reading. So
forget, you
I'm
need to
just
be
really excited
subscribed
about it.
to the channel to win, right? They need to be
Yes,
subscribed to
you
the
have to
channel to
be
win.
subscribed to the channel. Yes, that's right. In order to have the reading. Thank you for putting that qualifier in. Okay, so lurkers, yeah, you can. If you haven't subscribed, please do that and hit that like button. It really helps it. Also, leaving a comment, even saying, yeah, I enjoyed it, or great ladies, or a heart, or whatever. Leaving comments really helps the channel as well. So thank you,
Yes.
everybody. Thanks for dropping in, and thanks to, you can win, Lisa. And
Yeah.
and thanks, Lisa and Debbie, for popping in at the end there. I'm glad you had a great time on your celebration. And thank you for everybody else who came and stuck with us. We actually held our audience pretty well for the whole time. So that's
Yes.
great. Yeah.
Very much. Thank
So
you very
we'll
much for
do this
sticking with
again.
us. Yes.
Yes. And thank you. And thank you for joining me today, and Katy as well. We make a good team. And Laura,
Thank
whose
you.
picture's right here, we were a team, and I'm so glad you tuned in, Laura. It meant a lot to me. Okay, have a good rest of your evening and weekend, and we'll see you soon. I will be doing broadcasts 4 o'clock on Saturdays. I've been doing it every Saturday, and I'll continue to doing that. So 4 o'clock Pacific time. So till next time, Be happy. Just
Bye.
be happy. Follow your
Happy and
heart.
healthy.
Bye.
Bye.
Yep. You follow your heart, you will be healthy.